Hi, I'm Mindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my February book haul, and I have a big book haul this month. I had an Amazon gift card burning a hole in my pocket, and I picked up a few other things as well. I saw the initial nominees for the Bram Stoker Awards, and I decided to pick up a couple of those that were at a very good price. So first I picked up Incarnate by Steve Stred, and this sounds like it is a bit of a haunted house story taking place in the 70s where a kid wants to stay in a haunted house, and so him and his family do, and they have to try to survive pretty much evil incarnate. Can't wait to check this one out. This one, my gosh. Okay. This is Man F This House by Brian Asman. And this is another haunted house story. I love a good haunted house story. This is a family that just moves into their dream home. At first glance, the house is perfect, but things aren't what they seem. Of course, I don't really know a whole lot about it, but I am so excited. I have to admit the title really caught my attention, as well as the just the premise of this house. I love haunted house stories, so I had to pick it up. Then I picked up some books by booktubers with my gift certificate. First we have Women in Trouble by R. St. Clair, whose channel is Regina's Haunted Library. This is a book of short stories that all have women in the lead role and all in trouble in some way, and I love this cover, and I can't wait to read some more stories from R. St. Clair. I also picked up Come On Up to the House by Dane Cobain, which I believe is also a haunted house story, so of course I had to get it. This, I believe, was his very first book, and it also sounds like the one that is made for me. So yay, I can't wait to read it. Then I picked up Welcome Descent by Cam Wolfe, and this is a psychological horror novel, and that is another genre that I love, so I can't wait to read this by fellow booktuber as well. All three of their channels will be linked down below, so you can check them out. Okay, so now into the other books that I picked up in February. There is quite a few of them. First, I picked up a paranormal suspense mystery book. This is The Taken. Love that color palette, by Vicki Pettersson. This is the first in a series, and it involves a PI who dies and then comes back as an angel, and there is some kind of case or mystery that he's solving. Yes. And then we have The Dreaming Tree by Matthew Mather. And this is about a man who gets the very first whole body transplant, which sounds like, you know, putting your consciousness into another body, basically. And then he's suffering from waking nightmares, and then a And then he meets a detective who sees things that nobody else can see, sees visions because of a mutation in her eyes, apparently. And then there is some sort of mystery going on. Yeah, so it sounds kind of part thriller, part fantasy or science fiction or something. Kind of a strange book, but I want to read it. Next is a fantasy, Children of Earth and Sky by Gavriel K. I haven't read anything from this author before. This is about a town notorious for pirates with a young woman who is trying to seek vengeance for her family. And there's also a young artist traveling to the dangerous east to paint the Grand Caliph at his request. And a fiercely intelligent, angry woman posing as a doctor's wife, but is actually a spy. So then there's a ship taking them all, is commanded by the accomplished younger son of a merchant family. And there's also a boy that's training to become a soldier. So, and this book is all about how their lives entwine. Sounds like a complicated story with a lot of intermingling character stories, and I gotta tell you, I love that sort of thing, so looking forward to that one. I also picked up The Lost Village by Camilla Sten. I've heard a lot about this, or seen it around a lot on BookTube. And this is takes place in an abandoned mining town. An old mining town. The Lost Village. And a group sets up camp. And then strange things start to happen. And that's all I want to know. I'm looking forward to it. I got this thriller, The Golden Couple by Greer, Hendricks, and Sarah Pekkanen. I've heard good things about this writing duo and their thrillers. And this is about a seemingly perfect couple that actually has a lot of problems, but they're trying to make it work. And they seek help from a therapist, and then many dark secrets are revealed that could have lasting consequences. That's all I want to know. The Many Selves of Katherine North by Geen. And this is a science fiction story that sounds bordering on fantasy, maybe. But yes, science fiction. And it sounds so bizarre, I had to have it. So this is about a woman who can project herself into animals. She works in a research department. She's been jumping or projecting her consciousness through neurological interface into the bodies of lab-grown animals of all sorts. And she lives many lives through these animals, and that's something that I just need to find out what the heck is going on. That is such a cool premise. Now I have another thriller. This is The Last Sword Maker by Brian Nelson. And this one has to do with a bioengineering. I think that there is a disease that is created in a lab, and it is taking over. It outbreaks, and there's many dead, and Then they have to gather the nation's top scientists to combat the problem. And the last book I have here is The Ancestor by Danielle Trussoni. I love this cover. Pretty. And this is about a woman who receives a letter that she has supposedly inherited a castle in Italy. And so they go to stay in this castle, and it seems like the perfect place, seems like a dream come true. But there's also a dark side to this inheritance and to her family, unknown family's past that she has to uncover. So this is a gothic novel of suspense with a lot of dark secrets, and that sounds pretty cool, like something I need to check out. Have you read any of these books, and what did you think of them? I'd love to talk books down in the comments, and I'll be back very soon with another book related video. Thanks